we're going to read Saturday by Oge Mora, sing Zata Nama, and then later we'll do some color matching. Hi everybody, it's me Anna. I'm here to read a story to you today. It's such a nice day outside. It's so beautiful. There's all sorts of things that are happening right now. Actually, there's all of these bugs that are around. Some of them are pollinators. Maybe if you were looking at some of the things that Lindsay posted the other day, you were learning a little bit about pollinators. I wonder if you'll see any buzzing around this video when we read the story in a second. And I'm also feeling really inspired by what Kate posted last week. She did some color matching with the color green, and I picked out this book called Saturday. And something that's really cool is all of the bright colors that are in it, and they just so happen to really match this plant that's called creeping phlox right here. It's like a super good match. I'm gonna pick one flower and let's see. Look how close it is. What do you think? Is it same? It's so beautiful. There's a lot of colors that are in this book that are showing up and popping up around my garden. Kind of like a little sign of spring everywhere. And I'm excited to look after we read this story and maybe do some color hunting and see if I have any of these colors. Saturday by Oge Mora. What do you think? Is this a Spring Hill book? Or is this a book that I got from Jocelyn Library? Has a spine label and a crinkly book jacket. Can you hear it? And on the inside there's not a star. There's a little sign that says Jocelyn Memorial Library. I love this new book. Maybe you don't know it because it's pretty new. Can you see this calendar? Do you have a calendar at your house? Sometimes when people use a calendar, they make an X over a day after it's all done. Oh boy, this day is not all done. It has a little star that says Puppet Show. That's so exciting. And look, that says Saturday. I think this book might be about this day. Let's check the other end pages and see if it's same. Well, that's interesting. It says Puppet Show, and now it's crossed off, but it's in a different color, it looks like. Saturday by Oge Mora. This morning, Ava and her mother were all smiles. It was Saturday because Ava's mother worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday was the day they cherished. Do you see any matching colors? This is kind of like that color, maybe. Might be a little bit more purpley. I think that Ava's shirt kind of looks like these creeping phlox, though. On Saturdays, they zipped to the library for weekly story time. On Saturdays, they lounged in salon chairs and got new hairdos. On Saturdays, they picnicked in the grass for a peaceful afternoon at the park. And on this Saturday, they would also ride the bus across town for a one-night-only puppet show. Ooh. There's some words on here. It says, Admit 1, Flamingo, the puppet show, one night only. That sounds really special. It's only happening on one night. The day would be special. The day would be splendid. The day was Saturday. Ooh, there's a flamingo. I think that Ava's shirt, her mom's shoes, and the flamingo are kind of matching this very bright pink phlox. What do you think? Do you see anything else that's pink on this page? I see some blue that kind of matches another flower that's blooming at my house right now. Maybe we'll go peek at it later. So, zoom! Off they went. This word says library. But when they reached the library, story time was canceled. Oh no, Ava cried. It's canceled, wailed Ava's mother. This sign says, attention patrons, story time is canceled today. Please join us next Saturday. Storytime at Jocelyn Library has sort of been canceled for a long time, for the last couple of months, but we've figured out a way to have it on the computer so that kids can watch it at their house with their family. But I don't think that that's happening here. I think it's just canceled. That is so frustrating. They paused, closed their eyes, and let out a deep breath. Can you do that too? Don't worry, Ava, her mother reassured her. Today will be special. Today will be splendid. Today is Saturday. So zoom, off they went. But as they left the salon, ooh, look at their fancy hairdos. What's that? Whoosh! What do you think happened? Uh-oh. The top of their bodies are covered. So it's sort of a surprise what's going to happen underneath. We'll see. It says their hairdos were ruined. Oh no, Ava sobbed. Our do's, boo-hooed Ava's mother. Oh man. They paused, closed their eyes, and let out a deep breath. Don't worry, Ava, her mother reassured her. Today will be special. Today will be splendid. Today is Saturday. So, zoom! Off they went. But their peaceful afternoon at the park was loud. Oh no, Ava groaned. What did you say? It's too noisy, yelled her mother. Can you find them on this page? Can you see them? They're trying to cover their ears. What are all the things that are making so much noise on this page? Looks like some people are even playing drums. That would be noisy. There's lots of instruments that people are playing. It would be kind of nice, I think, to go to the park sometimes and for there to be music like that. But I can understand sometimes I'm in the mood to hear music and sometimes I just want a quiet place to be. But it looks like the park is not a quiet place right now for Ava and her mom. What do you think they're gonna do? They paused, closed their eyes, and let out a deep breath. "Don't worry, Ava," her mother reassured her. "Today will be special. Today will be splendid. Today will be ruined if we miss that bus. Oh no!" So, zoom! To the extra special one-night-only puppet show they went. "We made it!" Ava exclaimed as they arrived at the theater. "Thank goodness," Ava's mother sighed in relief. "Hooray for Saturday," they cheered. There's the big theater sign, and right out front there's a sign that says, "Now showing Flamingo, the Puppet Show. One night only." "Tickets," chirped the lady at the door. Oh, good. Do you remember we saw those tickets earlier? Admit one, Flamingo, the Puppet Show. Ava's mother reached into her purse. Oh, but the tickets weren't there. "Oh no," Ava's mother gasped. "I left our tickets on the table." As Ava watched, her mother crumpled. "I've had it," she sighed. "Story time was canceled, our hair was ruined, the park was loud, and now we're missing the puppet show. I'm sorry, Ava. We looked forward to this all week, and I've messed up everything. I ruined Saturday." What would you say to Ava's mommy if you heard her say that? Do you think she really did mess everything up? Ava was quiet for a moment. Then she closed her eyes and let out a deep breath. "Don't worry, Mommy," Ava reassured her. "Today was special. Today was splendid. Saturdays are wonderful because I spend them with you." So slowly, hand in hand, off they went. When they reached their apartment door, Ava turned to her mother. She had an idea. "What if we," Ava started. "You know, we could," her mother began. What do you think they're gonna do? Pink, pink, pink. Purpley. This one maybe matches this box. So they did. It doesn't say in words what they did, but can you tell from the picture? What did they decide to do? They got out a lot of art supplies. I wonder if you have any of these supplies at your house. It looks like maybe they have something on their hands that usually goes on your feet. And they turned it into something. Something that they missed doing, right? It looks like they made some flamingo puppets. That is such a creative way to figure out their problem. I'm so happy for Ava and her mommy. What a beautiful day. They ended up having a really fun day after all. To my mom and to all of the spectacular adventures we've shared from Oge, the author. Ooh, you know, they got out their own paint and craft supplies to make these, but in real life, the artist that made the pictures in this book actually did the same thing. Right here it says about this book. It says the collages for this book were created with acrylic paint, China markers, patterned paper, and old book clippings. Whoa, she actually used pieces of another book to make this book. That's so cool. The end. And there's a picture of Oge, the author of this book. On the back it says, Saturdays are special because I spend them with you. So like I was saying before, I'm excited to go on a little bit of a color hunt because I have a lot of flowers popping up around my house, and I'm excited to go and look and see if I can find any of these colors. But before I do that, I am feeling kind of inspired by Ava and her mom and the way that they calmed down when they were feeling so frustrated. It actually kind of reminded me of a lot of what we're doing right now, because there have been a lot of things that are canceled. Do you remember in the story how story time was canceled at the beginning of the book? Canceled. That can be so frustrating, but they did a really powerful job just taking a deep breath. There were a lot of things that happened in this book that did not go like Ava and her mom were expecting, but they stopped and they went, that can feel so good sometimes. There's something that we sometimes do at Spring Hill that is really nice for feeling calm. Do you remember when we've sung Sa Ta Na Ma before? It's a little bit tricky. If you want, you can also do this. You can just open and shut your fingers like this. But you can also try and match each finger to your thumb. Do you want to practice that before we get started? We're going to sing it 2 times out loud, and then 2 times whispering. And then 1 time, we're going to just do our fingers, and you can try and mouth the words without making any noise. Let's try. Sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma. I'm going to look through this book and see if I can find the color of these forget-me-nots. These are teeny tiny little flowers that are one of the first to come up in spring. Aren't they so sweet? They're my mom's favorite flower too. Let's see. This is blue. Do you think it's blue like this forget-me-not? Not really. Ooh, maybe the top of the hair salon is a little bit closer. Oh, hello, Bumblebee. We'll come to you next, don't worry. Is this same? Looks a little bit too light. That's pretty close. Some of the forget-me-nots kind of change colors. Can you see there's some that haven't opened yet that are a little bit pinkish, and some that have been open for a long time that are looking a little bit lighter. But when they first open, they're very dark blue. Oh, look at you. Hello, sunny little dandelion. Hey, are you trying to match this book too? You look very pretty right there, but I don't think it's exactly the same color. Let's see if we can find a closer match. That's pretty close. It's almost like Eva's mom's shirt in this page. I'm gonna pick the dandelion and check. Oh yeah. Let's see what else we can find. What do you think? Does this bumblebee have bright yellow, kind of like the dandelions we were looking at, or is he a little bit more light yellow? I just spotted all of this wheatgrass. Do you have some growing at your house? Do you see any green like the wheatgrass? Not quite. Ooh. Not quite. Ooh, I think that this little piece of wheatgrass matches the bottom of their couch. Not that part. But right here, it's a pretty good match. Guess what? I have some Johnny Jump Ups at my house. Do you know why Johnny Jump Ups are so special? They are the Spring Hill School flower. And do you know what? They're also so special because they look like little smiling faces. I just love them. They are one of my favorite flowers. And I think that Oge Mora would probably love these flowers because they have a lot of the colors that are in her book. This one kind of has the colors from the stars. And it also has some of the background purples. Oh, hello, bee. Bee is catching some leaves.